So today we've been asked to talk about kids' mental health in relation to everything going on at the moment with COVID. So let's start with, I want to ask you, how do you think kids have coped so far through this whole COVID situation? Do you think that it's been a challenge for them, they've been struggling, or do you think kids are resilient? It's probably affected us grown-ups more than kids?
Well, we're not, first of all, we've got to say we're not experts in kids' mental health.
Okay.
However, brain health we are experts in. So there are a couple of aspects to that question. One is there any immediate damage to kids' mental health? And the other one is, what's the long-term ramifications of what's happening in kids' mental health?
Yeah.
We're talking about kids, of course. This applies also to adults, but talking about kids. So kids are sponges. They are constantly learning from the environment. That's what they do. That's what they're designed to do. They're constantly absorbing the energy around them, the collective energy, but also the individual energy that comes from their parents.
Yeah.
So whoever the closest parent is, how are they viewing the coronavirus situation in which we're in, the lockdowns, how they're being viewed, how are they reacting to that? Not so much the view, because we can all have different opinions, but how we're reacting emotionally to what's happening. If the parent is going to be in a constant state of panic, or the grown-ups around him or her in a constant state of panic, well, that's not going to bode well for the mental health of the little person.
But don't you think that's really hard for parents to control? Because the media's everywhere. They're getting, before we even went into lockdowns and stuff, they're getting messages from school. Like we've seen that with our little one as well. Like school increased the importance of washing hands and who knows what else they were saying. We're not there to see what other messages are being passed on. Then there's friends and friends' parents and media. It's very hard to kind of only present your perspective on it to the kids.
And sure enough, the kids are also absorbing the media presentation. But look, unless you're watching the news, kids will not naturally watch the news.
Depending on their age,
but even teenagers are usually not interested in the news. Usually not
just
interested.
The social media news.
Social media news.
Great.
They're in their own little world. They're in TikTok. They're not necessarily receiving the news like we receive it through Facebook or some other one. So that's the reality, because kids are not interested in it.
Well, they're all going to be different. Some are going to be more interested. I mean, teenagers are going to be more
all
interested.
All the teenagers, maybe they're going to be more interested, depending. But usually they're more interested in who the next boyfriend or who the next girlfriend are. Those are the main news. But they may even see, older kids may even see the whole wearing of masks as a fun thing. I've seen some teenagers relishing in choosing their mask and making different colors, or even wearing it like as a sense of pride. So they don't have to be so connected to reality as adults are. That's not their job. That's not their job. But they are naturally sensing the levels of trust and distrust, of panic and calmness that are in the adults around them. But more specifically, the adults, mum and dad, the ones that have got the primary carers, not just everybody else.
Yeah, we know they do. Even though it might not feel like it sometimes, we know they do.
So the question is not, are my kids watching the news and is that impacting them? Is more, am I watching a lot of the news? Am I obsessed with this thing? Am I obsessed with every virus and every germ that can come my way? And is that causing an anxiety in me that even if I shield intellectually my kid from it, is that still polluting the psychological sphere of the kid?
Hi, I'm Emmy Golding, Director of Psychology for the Workplace Mental Health Institute. We hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure to give it the thumbs up. We have more and more videos being released each week, so when you subscribe, you'll get a notification letting you know when a new one's just been published. So make sure to hit that subscribe button and don't miss out on this vital information for yourself, your colleagues, and your loved ones.